Hey, gorgeouses. How's everybody doing today? Ugh, it's a nice, relaxing morning for me. Just woke up like 7 a.m. Who does that anymore? But been a very nice, relaxing, rainy morning. I love the rain. Being Southern Californian, just homegrown. You really appreciate the rainy days. You don't get them that often. And so it's just nice change. Just makes me want to stay home and just cuddle up, next to a good book, a good movie, or whatever, and just sort of stay indoors and relax, just get some you time in. Very important for me. You're going to notice a couple different changes about me. Number one, my hair. I threw some red in it. Can you guys tell a little bit? You can definitely tell, like, right up in there. But I threw some red in it. I really, really like it. I'm actually debating whether to go whole red and then, like, put some strawberry brown highlights. So, get ready. Today, I'm going to do a long video blog. I hope you guys, and actually might even have two parts in it. Definitely want to get some questions answered for you guys. I got a couple new emails. But one thing I definitely want to talk to you about is the changes and just a sort of self-discovery that I found out about myself. I did go to my doctor's appointment 2 weeks ago. I don't think I filled you guys in on that. Everything's good as far as physically wise. Great. Viral load has camped out now around 50,000. My T cell count has always been in the 600 range. We're in the upper 600s now, 675, I don't know, something like that. But percentage-wise, 28% CD4s girls. Right. Oh yeah. Go white blood cells, work that shit, okay? So definitely doing good there. I talked to my doctor about starting HIV medications. And so I'm going to start sharing that with you guys as far as what I'm finding out about research. I'm not on anything yet. I definitely don't want to rush into anything here. Doing all my research before I get in there. I don't need to be on them right now, so definitely there's different standards and levels of when you want to start HIV medications anyways. And I guess they're actually changing the regulations on it. If your T cell count is above 500, it's optional for patients. That's how it's always been, so it's like 50-50 whether you want to start them or not. Just me, I'm very anal retentive. Once I start something, I'm going to be very adamant about it. Like, when I start taking something, I'm going to make sure I'm going to take it on time. Can't be late. Okay? So, definitely doing all my research before I start HIV medications. So that's as far as physically wise, I'm doing good there. I'm so happy my skin is clearing up. I love the winter time. It sort of dries out my skin. Oh my gosh, I love it because finally my skin starts healing. But mentally wise, it's been a little shaky, to be perfectly honest with you guys. But then again, that's life. We all get our highs and lows, and definitely lows hit you. It's okay. I guess it's okay to admit it, and that's the one thing you want to make sure is just like you want to catch yourself before it's too late. It's never been anything like suicide. Don't get all scary like that. But no. No, but it's just like you get sad and you feel sort of like lonely and depressed. It's okay to admit it. Like you're not going out as much, and it's just, just I don't know. I really don't know how to explain why it happens. It just happens. At least for me, it did. It's just I would stay at home. I wouldn't really get motivated to go out, and it's just I felt tired and just. I think a lot of it has to do related to my HIV. I just felt like I didn't know what I could do with myself, and I still don't. Just because I still feel like, and this is one of the reasons why I want to start my HIV medications is just, and I've said it before, I just feel like my body is a car that's been repaired from a serious car accident. It's the same car, it just doesn't drive the same. And so I'm just relearning how to drive it and everything, and I'm relearning. It's a new self-discovery process. I need to find out what makes me happy and just sort of focus my attention on what makes me happy and go and obtain my goals. So I've been re-evaluating my life and re-evaluating where I want to go and what I want to do. Essentially, it's the same thing. I want to be a fashion designer, of course, but it's just, set realistic limits for yourselves. Don't just be like, I need to do it right then, there, and now. But definitely, you want to make movements towards, you have to be, like, realistic. You have bills to pay, you have rent for all the single students out there that live on their own. It's hard times, okay? It's called a recession. Holy crap. Speaking of which, I'm not even going to bring up politics in this. We all know where I stand. I hopefully, going rogue, our bitch is coming back here in 2012. She better. Love her. But times are hard, so it's definitely, that's not making it any easier as far as me wanting to get to my goals, but it's just like, make sure you enjoy doing what you're doing. And it's just, and that's hard. Um, you have to think about the positives. You have to be very, very positive with your life. And it's hard. I guess I shouldn't say hard. Maybe difficult's the word? So fetch. Difficult's definitely the word. But definitely, you know, um, just we all want to dwell on the negatives. I feel like everyone just wants to complain. Everyone just wants to, since when does complaining get you anywhere? Just make an effort to make your life better. How do you do that? Change your viewpoints. And that's what I mean by like you're going to see a big change in me. And I've noticed a big dramatic improvement. I've actually started an online just blog again. Like I of course have my video blogs. I love doing them. I just love all the positive feedback. But I also started doing a written blog. Why? It's just I feel like I can express myself differently than what I can in my video blogs. Just I don't know how to explain it. Take it with a grain of salt. It just, I don't know, I feel like I can describe things a little bit differently. I can express myself differently. It's another outlet. So I have my link posted this to the side here, so definitely take a look at it. I'm updating that a little more regular than I'm updating this. Uh, yeah, I don't know, just gives you a little more insight as far as me on a on like a daily basis. So instead of coming in here and doing like, once a week or once a month type situation. So, but I've noticed, just expressing yourself, getting your just daily like aggravations or your daily feelings. You don't even have to talk about your day. You just talk about your feelings through that day or through a certain time or whatnot. Just sort of like release about it. I notice I sleep a lot better, and that has definitely like makes my attitude and like just I feel so much better about it. And I don't know if any of you guys caught Desperate Housewives from last night, but I just watched it this morning. And laugh at me, do whatever you want, but Desperate Housewives is a really good show. Why? I just love the way they just sort of capture life moments and they sort of like condense it down into like a moral. And they just talk about it. And at the end of today's or last night's episode, they were talking about just like, um, they were like, because Lynette's going to therapy and all that stuff, and Tom's going to therapy, and they were just talking about just like sharing your life stories with people, and just sort of like just talking to old friends, and it's just like it really like it sounds very mundane, very boring, and very basic, but if you really sit down and think about it, it's just we all want to be listened to, we all want to be heard. Why not? So and I don't know, I love listening to people and listening to new stories and everything just because you realize how much you relate to people that you really thought you could never relate to. Just like where I work, for example, there's so many different people where I work, like so many different types of people that I work with. And I would never ever befriend people on like that I would think on a regular basis with these type of people. But it's strange because I learn so much from the people that I communicate with, that I network with, whether I work with them, I'm just friends with them through school, through whatever, whether I meet them online. It's just, I love meeting new people and talking to them, and it's just sharing new experiences and learning about people. I think it's very interesting. And it's really given me a whole new appreciation for life. And I want to know more. I just want to learn more about people and more about just different cultures and societies. And just like, I just want to learn everything about everybody. And you don't have to like me or whatnot. Actually, I have a story for you guys.